Hey guys, it's me, MegaHero366. I'm back with another YouTube video. It's been 3 takes to this video, and I'm hoping I can get it done in this take. It's the Blackest Night. Now, in the last video, I was supposed to have done Blackest Night, but I didn't. Because I didn't talk about it. I talked about my room instead, and I rewatched the video, I suppose, and it looked interesting. Certainly, absolutely interesting. Enough to do a video. To keep it going and put it on YouTube. It was a room rant. There is one thing I want to talk about in my room, and that is obviously that little bit there, which is all my new setting of room setting. But here's Blackest Night anyway. It says here, it's the talk of the comic book world by the US Weekly, and it says here by Washington Examiners. If you've read a superhero comic published by DC Comics within the last few years and were completely blown away by it, that's a good chance that it's Jeff Johns who wrote the book. The Dead Shall Rise is written by Jeff Johns. It's written by Jeff Johns, who does Green Lantern and The Flash, and Ivan Reis, who does Green Lantern, and then the others that do DC Universe from time to time help on this book. The cover says it all, with Blackest Night up the top and Hal Jordan and the Black Lanterns and army stuff. And the back, obviously, there. I love the spine on this stupid thing in silver there. Yeah, that's basically it really for the slipcover effect for this book. But I think I'll leave the cover off actually and just do the book itself. It starts off with cover obviously, and it says introduction to why this was, how this came about, and how he became about. The story so far on the lanterns themselves. All of this, and it's talking about death, and the recent death to the superheroes was Bruce Wayne. Batman, a really, really good friend. When he died, he was really, really good. It says here, Bruce Wayne, Batman. I'm not telling you, Jordan. No, I'm not threatening you, Jordan. I'm telling you. The next time you give any of my possessions glowing like a damn lightning bug, I'm going to put that ring where it won't shine. It's not my fault. Hiding in the shadows is your only superpower. Another reason I prefer being underwater, less shouting. By Aquaman, and it obviously has Batman is dead, and then Hal Jordan basically at his grave, and the Flash being Hal's best friend. It's all sitting there and that, looking at it all, and it's like Tim Drake and a new Bruce Wayne and stuff, and it's remembering all the good times they've, and then obviously all that crap, and it's all got who died in the DC universe and who didn't die, and it's got Batman's skull. A nice parade on the Green Lantern part. I don't even know how this comes about, to be honest. It's got all the black, and then it's got Coast City, and it's got green, and it's got the green, and then obviously the lanterns pop out. Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner were the only two with no masks. It's got, it says here, it's talking about death. My father died. Hal's father died. Abin Sur died. Coast City died. The Capatura died at the hand of the Star Sapphire. Kyle's girlfriend Alex was murdered by a psychopathic named Major Force when Kyle first wore the ring. He found her holding in the refrigerator. Gal and Jade and stuff like that. So a lot of people died. And Jonathan Kent died. And it's got pretty much a really cool reunion of all of the people coming back for various heroes. A bit like Batman's death, so to speak. They're looking at all of the villains and that, and then obviously Carter Hall and his girlfriend are murdered when the specters, the council, major council, whatever you want to call them, the little gremlin dudes, are looking at all the different lantern specters, but yet they are the main core specters. What am I going to say to you guys? One called Scar goes blatantly nuts in the comic book world. Kills them. Yeah, kills them. And rips out the hearts and stuff. It's disgusting, actually, how they die. All the black ones have dark rise and stuff, so it all goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, where Carter Hall's killed, his girlfriend murdered as well, and that's the end of that story. It's basically corrupting through the whole of the DC universe, mostly through the Lanterns, but also through other DC characters, and the Spectre wants Hal Jordan, when it's stuff with the Spectre, it becomes Parallax, I think. A lot of running around and a lot of fighting, a lot of fighting, a lot of fighting, a lot of fighting, a lot of blah blah. And I like how it's got the Necron there with Hal, Jordan, Flash, Kid Flash, Ice, Superman, Superboy, Wonder Woman, and Green Arrow. Part 5, it has probably one of the best pictures ever. Saint Walker, Sinestro, Green Lantern, Star Sapphire, and that, but it's got all their little spectrums. It's got Saint Walker, Sinestro, Hal Jordan, Atrocitus, Carl Ferris, Indigo 1, and Larv Lees, and then a lot of others. But the DC's top best come in to attack in full force, like actually mean like Superman and stuff come in. It's fantastic. Superman is fantastic superhero. It's great to see Superman when he pops up in like a really cool Green Lantern story, because hey ho, he's the only character apart from that's not a DC character, a Lantern character. It's got Lex Luthor trying to light up his costume to save himself from being attacked. And that, but he actually gets turned into an orange. If I'm not mistaken, he actually gets turned into an Orange Lantern, if I'm not mistaken. And here's a set of people. You actually get these bought. We actually can basically buy these in toy. You've got Orange Lantern Lex Luthor, Red Lantern Mira, Blue Lantern Flash. Pretty cool costume, may I say. Star Sapphire Wonder Woman, and Sinestro Corps member Scarecrow, and Indigo Tribe Atom. And it ends there with a totally effed up battle. Throughout Lantern Corps history, you actually get Lantern Corps history. The whole book basically comes along that Sinestro is White Lantern and beats up Necron. It's pretty damn cool. There it is. Pretty cool. Almost at 9 minutes now, so I'm gonna kind of end this here. But Orange Lantern Lex Luthor gets brutally beaten up, I think. And it ends with the good going up against the bad, and the good winning. I actually don't know, but people die, people come back to life. And then all the good characters like Superman, Superboy, and Hal Jordan and Flash, and Green Arrow all become White Lanterns. Pretty sick, eh? And then obviously, where is it? The Anti-Monitor breaks out. The Anti-Monitor breaks out, saving a lot of people like Jon Stewart, Hawk and Dove, Hawkman, Hawkgirl, Aquaman, Deadman, all come back. And Superman's happy, they're all happy, and it's basically the beginning. This issue basically begins the thingy brightest day. It's got screen caps and all the books you need to buy for the series. Do I recommend this series? It's a give or take. If you're into the Lanterns, if you're into the DC universe, completely mad into the DC universe, then you'll obviously get this book. I'm not gonna lie, you will buy this if you're mad into the DC universe. When I mean mad into it, I mean like totally your favorite, the greatest comic book series to you is DC. Then you'll have this. Mine's is Marvel, but DC's awesome too. I just don't have a lot of DC ones because Marvel, the story arcs are all drawing up. I don't know what to get for DC. I don't really like DC that much, but for what it's worth, Blackest Night was fantastic. It's worth getting if you're into the Lanterns, any Lantern color. If you're into Hal Jordan and Flash, get this book. If you're into the Justice League, get this book. If you're into all the Lantern Corps and the Corps in general, like red, blue, and orange and that, get this book. If you're into, I would say, Superman in general, don't buy this, because this has nothing really to do with Superman. It basically ended, and then Superman got dragged into that whole polarity of things, because his black almost got him and ate him. Still, I don't care. This has not been 12 minutes, something 6 seconds. Definitely pick up The Blackest Night. By me, it's one of the best books I have ever come across in my entire life. It's amazing. Pick it up. It's so great. Pick it up. Awesome. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. I can't recommend this book enough. Pick it up. If you're a big Green Lantern, Blackest Night fan, get this book and keep the graphic novel in your collection as well as the comic books if you just got the comics to get the rings. But if you just want to get the rings and the graphic novel, you have to buy the rings separate. Still, I'm not going to go on for another minute. So definitely catch you guys later. Have a great one. And yes, guys, you will see me do another novel review, which will be of the I think it's Green Lantern. That's the one I think I've uploaded. If I haven't, I'll redo that one again. I also want to talk about Green Lantern Corps, and then Tales of the Corps, and then I'll go away until Christmas Eve. Well, I'll probably come back again later on tonight when I'm in bed, and then I'll do a Boxing Day video, and a Christmas Eve video, sorry. Then a Christmas Day, obviously, video with all the stuff I get for Christmas will be in one video, and then I'll obviously do two on Christmas Day. The one in the morning with the obviously every single present I got, I'll put into one video. I'll then put then I'll put all the stuff I want to show off again. If I miss anything or anything, then yeah. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great one and see you around. Take care, YouTube. Bye.